Hello friends! Welcome to another video. Wow, I haven't uploaded any new videos in over a month. It's been so long. I don't really know where my time is going. I do currently have a lot of free time on my hands, but for some reason I can't seem to be very productive lately. Anyone experiencing the same? Anyway, I'm back and I finally sat down with my sketchbook again after a long time of neglecting it. I drew this page on a very sunny day where it was really warm and it felt a lot like spring. Only that a few days later it snowed again, so yeah. It's currently very cold, but at least the sun's out, so I'm hoping for spring to start soon. Even though the process of drawing this spread was really fun, as always, I don't really feel the colors I used here. I always start with little color swatches that I made of all of my markers, and the combination seemed like a good idea before I started drawing, but I ended up not liking the page. Maybe it's too many colors, maybe I should have just stuck to the green and orange and pink. Then again, the pink and orange are a bit too close in value, so yeah, I'm not really happy with it. Maybe it's also just because of the green, because I have the tendency to dislike any painting as soon as I put green in it. Do you have a color that you really don't like in your own drawings and that you tend to avoid? Maybe it's also the fact that I wasn't able to draw very fine lines with the purple marker. As you can see in the first character, the lines are very thick, which I usually don't do. Anyway, after posting this process video to Instagram, I received a few questions, so I thought I could answer them here as well. First question was how long a spread like this takes in real time, which would be between 1.5 and 2 hours. Or even more if the drawing is more complex, or if I color in the whole background. It's just that I draw very slowly in my sketchbook, and I often cover areas twice if the color isn't opaque enough, so that's why. Then I got asked, like under every sketchbook video, which sketchbook I use. I try to always list my materials and tools in the captions or video description, but just in case you missed it and are wondering the same, I use a sketchbook by a German brand called Hahnemühle. The series is called Nostalgie. The paper has a very smooth surface, but it is a bit heavier, so I find that it handles the paint okay and doesn't pill too much when I use it with my markers. And lastly, I have a question for you, and that is if you prefer videos with voiceover or if you prefer them with just music in the background. Because voiceovers are a lot more work and I never really know what to talk about, so I just ramble on a lot. So I would really appreciate if you could let me know just what you prefer, if the videos with only music are okay, or if you really prefer the voiceover, then of course I would like to keep them up. Maybe I can also give you a little life update. I don't know how you're feeling, but I'm starting to really feel the pandemic lately. Like I was coping really well at first, with my lifestyle and personality being very compatible with lockdowns and quarantines. But now it's kind of getting to me that I can't visit family and friends easily, or that we can't meet as groups of friends to play board games and such. Yeah, I don't know. But of course I'm still very happy that I'm privileged enough to keep working and that I don't have children to take care of right now. So I'm very lucky, all things considered. It's not really helping that this year is going very, very slow business-wise. I've also talked about this in an Instagram post lately, which seemed to have resonated with a lot of people, because a lot of people commented that they felt the same way. And while it's sad that more people feel this way, it's also good to know that we're not alone, I think. On the other hand, I really enjoy having more time for myself and for personal drawings. But I'm not really feeling like drawing a lot of the time. I don't know, I'm not really productive. In case you didn't know, I still work a few hours a week doing graphic design for a little agency, so I have a bit of a fixed income. If it weren't for this job, I'd probably be freaking out a bit right now because of the lack of commissions. Aside from drawing, I'm currently addicted to a little mobile game that a friend's colleague programmed over Easter, which is taking up a lot of my time. Due to this, I haven't really read a lot this month. And in the past year, I've finished like 1 book per week, so that is really saying something. But I just can't put that game away, it's so stupid. Speaking of reading, I don't know if you know, but over on Instagram I tried starting a little book club where we read 1 book a month together and then talk about it. And it's really just not a lot of people taking part, but it's a small, cozy community and we just enjoy reading. This month's book is The Song of Achilles, so that's what I'm currently reading. I saw it being recommended by so many people, so I wanted to know if it was as good as everyone says. So far I'm enjoying it. I'm in chapter 8 or 9, I think. Yeah, I'm curious to see how it goes. It's really not a subject I would have read about on my own. I think it's a lot about Greek mythology, and that's not really that doesn't really blow my socks off. But yeah, it's a love story, and I'm always in for a good love story, so I was really curious. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. And like I said, feel free to tell me whether or not you like these voiceovers and if I should keep doing them, or if I can save my time and just put on some gentle and calm music in the background, if that's more what you enjoy. I hope you all have a wonderful spring and enjoy the sun if you get to see it. And yeah, have a nice week ahead. Bye.